It's all real. That dragon marking? It's an invitation.
Means you've been chosen. For what?
Mortal Kombat.
We don't have much time.
Well, if they want to fight, let's give them one.
Mortal Kombat.
Who's first?
In theaters and on HBO Max April 16. Rated R.
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on Mortal Kombat 2021. And the film stars Lewis Tan, Jessica McNamee, Josh Lawson, Mehcad Brooks, and Hiroyuki Sanada. And this is a film that I was looking forward to. I reviewed the previous two Mortal Kombat films, reviewed the original from 1995. Very good film, really enjoyed it. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is a piece of shit. So, going into this film, I was hyped up, after watching the trailers for the film, and the fact that it was R-rated, considering the first two films were PG-13 back in the day. But we got this, R-rated Mortal Kombat, and I just got home from watching the film because I saw it in the theater, saw it in the Dolby Cinema at my local AMC, and I gotta say, this was an awesome movie. I really enjoyed the film. It's not a perfect film by any means, though, but it was very enjoyable. You had a lot of action. The fight scenes were awesome, and there was a whole lot of blood in the film. So basically what the film is about, it's about Cole Young, who is played by Lewis Tan. And Cole Young, the character, isn't in any of the games. The character was just made up for this film only. And he is an MMA fighter. He has a family. He has a daughter and a wife. And we have Shang Tsung, who is played by Shin Han. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And Shang Tsung ends up sending Sub-Zero, who is played by Joe Taslim. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. So Shang Tsung sends Sub-Zero down to hunt Cole. And so Cole, he's scared for his family's safety. And he goes in search of Sonya Blade, who is played by Jessica McNamee. And he also meets Jax, who is played by Mehcad Brooks. And Jax, of course, is a Special Forces major. And Jax and Cole have this, strange dragon marking on them. So Sonya Blade ends up telling Cole that the dragon marking on him, which Cole had that marking since, he was born. So Sonya ended up telling him that that marking means that he is chosen to be part of the Mortal Kombat tournament. So we see in the film, Cole trains with Liu Kang, played by Ludi Lin. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Kung Lao, played by Max Hong. And also Kano, played by Josh Lawson. So basically that's what the film is about without giving away spoilers. But Cole Young, Lewis Tan, thought he did a pretty good job with the character, even though, like I said, the character isn't in the games, and the character was just part of the film only. The character, he's not a great fighter, but as we see as the film progresses, he gets more and more, better with his fighting. You have Sonya Blade, played by Jessica McNamee. Thought she did a pretty decent job in her role. Jax, played by Mehcad Brooks. I like Mehcad Brooks. He was in Supergirl as James Olsen, and he was also Guardian, also in the show. And, he's a good actor. And I liked him as Jax here in the film. And Josh Lawson, who played Kano, I think, in my opinion, he was the standout of the film because, of his jokes that he made in the film. Yes, Kano cracks a lot of jokes in this film. There's a point where, where Cole meets Sonya Blade. Sonya Blade ended up, chaining Kano in, her lair. So, but Kano, I think, in my opinion, was the standout of the film just because of the jokes that he made. But I thought he did a pretty good job, Josh Lawson, with the character. You also have Hiroyuki Sanada. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. But he plays Hanzo Hasashi at the beginning of the film. His wife and son end up getting killed by Sub-Zero because, it's a backstory of how Sub-Zero came to be. Originally, Sub-Zero's name was Bihan. I think that was how you pronounced it in the film. So we saw him and Hanzo Hasashi end up going at it at the beginning of the film. So it was a pretty cool fight scene between the both of them. And then, of course, he shows up later on in the film, and he is now, of course, Scorpion. So, the fight that they had later on in the film, I thought was awesome. Goro is in the film, where you have Cole end up battling against Goro. Goro, the CGI on Goro looked pretty cool. The fight scenes in the film were awesome. The story was pretty decent. I forgot to mention Raiden is in the film, who's played by Tadanobu Asano. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But I thought he looked right for the role. Thought he did pretty good. Shang Tsung, played by Shinhan, thought he was decent. Looked right for the role also. You have Melina in the film, played by CC Stringer. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm possibly getting all these names, wrong. But she is one of Shang Tsung's warriors. Reptile was shown in the film. Cabal. I thought Cabal looked pretty cool in the film. But Mortal Kombat, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. It's not a perfect film by any means. It's worth a watch. If you're fans of the game, if you enjoyed the original first movie, this is definitely worth a watch. I mean, it's on HBO Max. You can watch it on HBO Max and also in theaters. So the film is definitely worth a watch, in my opinion. But anyways, that's it for my review of Mortal Kombat. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later tonight for the SmackDown review. So, see you all later tonight.